Wow, this is such a difference.
The Johnson family. We're Irie, living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Johnson family, the Johnson family, yeah. Johnson, come hang with me.
Hello, Wagwan. Big up yourself, whether you're there yard or you're there abroad. Welcome back to another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. We want to take this opportunity to just say thank you to those people who have subscribed. We thank you for your commitment to our video uploads, and we appreciate the comments that we're getting in the comment section. We are definitely reading them, and we are taking the time to make sure that we comment to as many of them as possible. And we appreciate the fact that for the greater part, the comments are rather respectful, because everybody have an opinion. It might not be the same as ours, but it is important that we respect people's opinion and respond to those accordingly, with that level of respect. So thank you for the conversations that have been going on in the comment sections. We will act on those that people have asked us to talk about different aspects of Jamaica that will aid in their decision making for returning to Jamaica. We will try and act on those as best as we can for you, just to make sure that you are able to make an informed decision when you are coming to make your final decision about coming back home. It's also important to note that there is a lot of people in the comment section, in spite of the things that are being said about Jamaica or that they've heard, who are able to come to a decision that they're either coming home currently, or they've decided that they're going to come home in the shortly in the future, or they've decided they're going to make it a vision board for them over the coming years. You know, only recently, one of our subscribers, this was somebody in the UK, and she subscribed and followed our uploads quite regularly. And it's only recently, when she was talking through the fact that she's made the decision that she's going to be coming home and she wants to, and we've now are aware that she is in the country, on the island, and she came with her children as well. As a family, they came with their children. So it's rather remarkable that people are looking at ways in which they can make moving back to Jamaica a possibility for them, and looking at how they can come here and thrive and survive. And people are also looking at some of the different challenges that Jamaica have on a whole, and looking at ways in which they can actively do something to make a difference, and weighing that up, because in the end of it all, this is a fluid Jamaica, and all of us are going to need to pull together in order to make the changes that we want to see for this fine country that we call home. And so I'm grateful to see that people are actually taking that on board by being proactive to do the things that they think will actually make a difference, and using their skills in ways that they think will benefit the country. So some of the things I'm going to share with you today in this video is just things to do with some of the things that we've been getting up to. It's been a rather busy last week or two for us here, and you know, we decided on the weekend this week, on today, that we were going to be going out and having some treating ourselves to some takeaway. And afterwards, Eliona decided that, you know what, let's just make this into a do it yourself or make it yourself day. So rather than going out, we should just get the things that we need and just make it at home. And this is something that we experiment with all the time. She likes to use her creativity and come up with things that she wants to do at home, rather than going out and getting it. So she decided that she was going to do that creation, and so she made a burger hut for herself today at home, and I'm going to show you some of the footage for that now. Eliona decided to make her own fast food restaurant at home today instead of going to get it out. So here we go, this is it, and I can't wait to tuck in and taste.
Today is Make It Yourself Day, and we're going to go to Burger King or to KFC, but we decided to buy some of our own supplies and make it ourselves. So I decided to make chicken burgers and fries with the sauce. And this is what it is. So this is it. And this is my secret sauce. I have seasoned fries and a crispy chicken burger that costs nothing.
Oh, you didn't take money by it?
But like, it's not as expensive as if you got it from the sauce, and I'm sure it
Okay.
tastes as good. And this is some hot chocolate I made because I know that you like hot chocolate.
Okay.
So these are my stations. This is my cooking station right now. I'm making my fries. This is my meat farm where I get the chicken from. This is my fry shaking tool. I just put the fries in there and I put the seasoning and I put the lid on and I shake it. These are my burger buns. And this is my burger bun heater. These are my like sauce ingredients. Well, not all of them. I hid the secret ingredient. And this is my cheese cutting section. This is what I use to cut the cheese so it's like a good shape. This is my lettuce drying station. So, because I don't really like when lettuce is wet and then you go and eat it. I want it to be dry, but I want it to be clean. So I put it here. And yeah, that's my station, and that was the end result.
I'm going to go have some of it now. So
And we'll see
that
the
one's
taste
mine.
test.
Thank you.
Ooh. Wonder where did you buy it from?
And now for the taste test. I like the spice on it, and the sauce tastes good.
It's burger time.
Awesome. Last thing.
So what's your rating out of 10?
I think I'm definitely going to go with a 9.5 out of 10.
So where's the 0.5?
So the 0.5 is because my fries aren't as crisp as I would want, and they're not as hot as I would want. But otherwise, I like the thing on the spice you put on it, and I like the sauce to go with it, so it's awesome.
Okay then.
And if I give you 10, how will you improve? I'm a Jamaican mom today.
Okay then. I'm going to go and make mine.
Okay then, thanks. The end result was really phenomenal, and I was very delighted to be able to partake in what she had produced. So now it's just to see how she will top this in the future. That was quite an amazing experience to see that she's determined to do these things here just as much as she would do her experimenting, and that she can actually get the things she needs to be able to do them in the way that she wants to do them. Last week was a rather busy week for us, and we had quite a few things that we managed to get done. And one of the things that I had to do, or got the opportunity to do, was to do a site visit for Black River Film Festival. And so I got to go into the plains and experience some of the heat. That is what you get from some of the plains here in Jamaica. But it was quite a refreshing experience, you know, to be able to go and see what school is like. And I was very excited about the fact that we were having a student day as part of the Black River Film Festival, which is promoting the young people and bringing them into starting to think about ways in which they can impact the film industry and how they can look at different career paths that aren't traditionally careers that they've been exposed to. And so I will show you some of that site visit here. Today I had the privilege of going on an excursion to go and do a bit of check out of a site for a project and just get an assessment done of the site that we're going to be using, just so we get a physical feel and be able to write something that is realistic for how we're going to be managing the day. And so this is where I came to get it done. Came down off the hill and come down. It's really warm today and the sun is in its element as well, and so it's been a good morning so far, and looking forward to finishing off and then going back up the hill. But it's good to be able to go into places that I haven't been before and just see how things are done, because some of the processes that I've witnessed here are very different, and I'm trying to adjust to it. But it's good to talk to people and see their perspective and perception on things. So this is where we are. Yeah, lovely environment. Heading back. I have had the opportunity to go and visit one of the neighborhoods in the plains, and I'm going to put that here as well. Wow, this is such a difference down here. It's so hot. I'm just sweating and I haven't even walked. I just came off a taxi out there and just walked in onto here, and I'm sweating already. But it looks like a nice little scheme down here on the flat. Yep. So I'm going to get myself moving a little bit and see where we get to. I'm supposed to be met by the person I'm going to see. So hopefully it doesn't get too unbearably hot, but it's good so people have done, so they buy these scheme properties and then they do it up how they want it. There's somebody building up some more on theirs. Somebody did their extension here. There's another one down there in the distance. Somebody built it up how they like it. And so, you know, some people kept it the same, and some people make alterations to it as the scheme rules will allow. So that's how it is. So, as part of the Black River Film Festival focus on the student day, there was a competition to be entered, and Eliona had deliberated about it over a couple of weeks, and then she decided that, you know, she's going to just submit something. So she's going to put something together as her submission, and so I caught her doing that. So I'm going to show you some of that footage here. Eliona is over there, just come out, and I saw her intense in whatever she's doing with concentration. So me I go fast and see what she do. Eliona, what you getting up to now? What you do? Oh, you're funding. What you do?
I'm editing a video.
What kind of video you edit?
I'm editing a submission to Black River Film Festival.
Oh, you decide to enter. Oh, that's nice. So how is the editing going?
It's okay. I'm just exporting.
Oh, you've almost finished it. Okay then. So you are exporting, did you say? So have you caught the deadline then? Because is today the final submission?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the production what you make?
It's okay. I've done better. But this is what I can do.
Okay. So you feel, on a scale of 1 to 5, how do you feel about this work that you've done now?
Right in the middle.
Okay.
5.
So you think in the middle? In spite of all the things that people might say about moving back to Jamaica, sometimes living in Jamaica gives you an opportunity to see some of the good in people when you are here, and it also exposes you to some of the ways that you would rather not encounter. However, I spend the time to celebrate when I see the good that people do in lots of different arenas. And one of the things I wanted to showcase here was the generosity of my neighbor, and he called me over the fence and asked me to come to the gate, and this is what he brought. I'll show that to you now. My neighbor just called me and said he had something for me if I could come to the gate to get it. So I went out and out the gate and down the street to his, and then I saw him, and this is what he brought me. A set of apples, because they're still in season. So I'm so grateful to him for giving it. It's awesome. There has been a couple earth tremors since we've been here, and they've been at different levels of severity. Most of them have been on the eastern side of the country. Eliona has felt about 3. This is her third one. The one that we had last week was the third one that she's felt so far. However, for me, this is probably the first one I can fully recall having felt or experienced since I've been here, although I've seen the footage and the news report and hear the conversations about them. So we're just going to show you now or review conversation that we were having after we had actually felt the earth tremor. So here is it is for you now.
So we just felt an earthquake at our house, and it was very strong. So you're going to see what my mom felt. So how did you feel when the earth shook?
At first I thought that's a heavy breeze, and then I realized that actually the building at the back here was like something rumbling through it. I couldn't even imagine, because all this time we've been hearing, oh, earthquake, but I've never, this is my first time feeling it, so I've not felt the earthquaking before.
Okay. I wasn't actually, I didn't really feel anyway, because I have felt an earthquake before, but I was like, what on earth is going on? At first I thought it was like a dog just shaking the grill, and then I thought it was maybe one of the kids just trying to annoy us, but then I realized it was actually the earth shaking.
Oh, or the up there's a goat. I run around, yeah.
And then I was like, no, the grill around the window is like rumbling, and the TV literally nearly fell.
Oh wow.
And I was on the sofa, and I could feel the sofa wanting to just turn over.
So many things are happening, and it's going at such a fast pace. Sometimes we just need to sometimes take stock and just stop and breathe and enjoy the moment that we're in. And I'm making sure that as we go into this summer, I'm going to be doing just that. And now that Eliona is going through her exam period and working her way through those, and we're coming closer to when school is going to be on vacation or holiday, we're looking forward to seeing how we're going to spend some of those times. So I'm looking forward to this summer, because when we came to Jamaica, it was to the tail end, and we are of the summer holiday, so with just enough time for the September. And so now we are here at this point when we are almost closing in on a year of being here, and things have gone really well. And by the time we get to that end, we will definitely do a review, a year in review, just to see how things have gone on for us, and talk about some of the challenges as well as some of the unexpected great gestures that we have had whilst we've been here. And so we thank you for your continued support. We thank you for your subscription. We thank you for the comments that you're making in the comment section. We are definitely reading those and trying our very best to respond to them as best as we can. Bye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.